This is the type of place, if you want to murder someone and bring a dead body, you probably bring them here. Dave, look at you. We're going on another adventure. Mary, you're staying there this evening. Oh, the poor girl is getting neglected. But not for long. Well, actually, I've got an update on that. So it is another very cold, wet and miserable day here in the UK, but that's not stopping us. Tonight we're back out van camping in Dave to another place where I don't think I've ever taken you. Came here a few weeks ago for bonfire night. One of the UK's largest bonfires, this area is. Move over, Jesus Christ. And I also used to play football there as a kid. Up until I was about 12 years old. God damn it, I miss those days. Being young, no responsibilities, just playing sport and football all the time. Coming, coming, coming. I've also stealth camped in Mary at that travel lodge. And I didn't get kicked out and I didn't even get a fine either. I'm not intentionally taking you on this journey past all of my landmark accomplishments and the things I've done in my childhood, I promise you. We're just on the way to go and grab some dinner to cook up in the van tonight. But we got a bit of traffic right now. Can you believe it? I also used to play five-a-side on a Monday in there, but not anymore. Not now I've got a bad knee anyway. Where can I park away from people? Could just go straight here, why not? We made it to the first stop, the supermarket. Oh, what a sad, sad life, Jane. What a sad life. Yeah. Is that locked? Yeah. He just likes to beep at you to let you know. So tonight's park up isn't, hopefully, I don't think so anyway, miles away from here, probably about 20 minutes. And what time is it? It's 3:30 and it's already getting dark. But hopefully it should be a nice little place to camp out. There's lots of narrow roads, which is quite typical when you... Whoa! Oh, also, because I've put the interior back together, I've now got the speakers working in the van, so I can blast out and play my own music, which is a first ever since I bought this van, because I stripped the entire interior of the cab area. There's a few little features, like this suede upholstery that I've done up here, that just have made it feel a little bit fancier in the cab area. Right, 23 minutes, and then we should be there, hopefully, anyway. Hopefully Dave will fit through this arch. Thank you, love. After you, dear. Oh, Evie's calling me.
It's my birthday.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can.
Wow, this is the first time I've used the microphone in Dave.
Ooh, how exciting.
Does it sound good audio?
Yeah, it's alright. You're shouting.
Yeah, I know, because I'm excited.
Oh. I have a very small feeling that I don't have my key.
You don't have...
There's nothing you can do about it probably now anyway. I need to stop and look in my bag, but we're literally just about to go into the cinema.
Yeah, but just check you've got your key, otherwise how are you going to get, where are you going to sleep?
No, I know I was going to ask you to leave me a key out, but I've left it a bit too late.
Yeah, well let me know in the next 2 minutes, because otherwise I'll have to go home and drop you a flat key off.
Alright, crossing the road and then I'll check my bag and look.
Okay, bye.
Right.
Well, I was very excited because... Oh, pause. Because that's the first time that somebody's called me and they can hear me through the new microphone that I've installed just in front of the steering wheel. The speakers work. You're probably thinking, Will, you're way too overexcited and hyped up, but all these little details and things being put back together now means the van can be used as a van. Oh, here we go. And the news is what?
I've got it, yeah, don't worry. I found it in my bag.
Okay, thank God. Look at the stars, look how they shine on you. Oh, I can feel the night slipping by away from me. Oh, here we go. Turn it up, Max. Let's go. Let loose, let loose. A classic winter's evening, I would say. Rain, rain, and more rain. We are going right up here. Wow, okay, I've never ever been this way before. Okay, fucking hell. This is why. Oh God. Oh God, how narrow is this gonna be? I'm gonna turn my big lights on. Gonna turn them on just to let people know I'm coming. This is very cool. I was not expecting a road like this that early on, to be honest. Dave is coming! Oh man, where the hell am I going? Jesus. This is cool. At least I can test out the spotlights. That's a good thing. Ooh. Oh, God almighty. Oh, God. Wow, have a look at that house. Oh man, this is, wow, he lives there. That is a lovely house. Beautiful. Flipping hell, where the hell am I going? Turn, sorry, blinding you. Oh God, another narrow road. 2 minutes away. Oh, look at this, wow. Look at that. That out there is absolutely beautiful. God, I need to come back here with some snow, I think. What a place this would be. Oh, this is so nice. Look, right amongst the trees and everything. Look at all the ferns and everything like that as well. This is a bit of me. This is a bit of me. Right, we got a decision to make. Where do we want to park up? I'm attempting to look for the least muddy place, but I think it's got to be just in front of us here. Okay, there is no denying. I am very, very excited about this. Again, this is exactly what I wanted. Completely alone in the middle of the forest, just surrounded by trees, nature. This is very kind of autumnal winter vibes. Dave is looking absolutely incredible. I love that roof rack and the spotlights so bloody much, and the snorkel as well. I just think it adds to the whole thing. Initially, I'll be honest, I wasn't keen on the snorkel, but I really do think it just adds another dimension to it all. Those lights are very, very bright, but they worked well. It probably looks a lot darker than it is. Oh wow, look at all the fog through the trees. Oh, I really hope tomorrow we get a very cold morning, because that will be beautiful here to wake up to all the fog and frost. I don't think it's going to be that cold, not as cold as last week anyway. It's just a big kind of empty car park, which I don't think is National Trust or anything, to be honest with you. There was a sign just on this tree. Let's have a look what that says. Missing dog. Please do not pressure cool. And has somebody fly tipped some oil? Why would somebody do that in a beautiful place like this? Why? There we go. Nice and dry in here. It's, yeah, pretty wet out there, that's for sure. But to be honest, not horrendous. It's definitely been worse. Oh, there we go. I did want to show you a couple of upgrades, which I wasn't able to do in the last video. Some of you may or may not realise. Have a look at this. We now have a cab light at the front of the van, which is so bloody good and something I always wanted to install in Mary. I just kind of never got around to it. I could still add it, but having it here in Dave, I think is just a great little feature. So I can actually turn the cab light on and off by this switch here. However, there is also a switch just there. A two-way switch where I can turn this cab light on and off. Lost a shoe. Nothing quite like making the van feel like home. That is much better. Another thing I've added above my right shoulder here, just another kind of personal touch to make the van feel a little bit cozier, warmer, and just more aesthetic. We've got a little shelf here with 4 fake plant pots on there. The only other thing that I have now ordered and committed to buying is a curtain cab, which I've just ordered from VanX literally before I left to come out this evening. So that's going to be arriving in the next 3 or 5 days, and I can somehow either fix that on the right hand side with a little curtain track that goes up here, or I can fix it on the left hand side, and then that will have a curtain that will separate that space off, which to be honest will be quite good at night, because then, you know, you can leave that cab area looking open and like a van, but in the back here, it is obviously a proper camper van setup. So that will just help at night to add a bit of privacy and kind of leave that cab area more looking like just a standard van. For those of you that haven't seen what this van looked like about a year ago, you need to go back on the channel and have a look at some of the videos of when I first bought this van, because it was an absolute wreck, and 100% this van would have been destined for the scrapyard. I paid £2,000 for it. It was an ex-Amazon delivery van. It was absolutely battered. The exterior bodywork had dents, scratches, absolutely everything, and the interior looked absolutely nothing like this. So for the past year, I've been doing a full-on transformation to completely transform this van and turn it into what you see now, and without doubt, it's my proudest achievement to date. Lots of people have already been asking, Will, have you got another project lined up? And the answer to that is no, and there's a reason for that, and I'll let you know shortly. In the new year, probably. For those of you that don't know, you could actually win this van for £5. Literally the price of a fancy coffee, a pint of beer. You could have a genuine chance of driving off with this van on the 19th of December, because I am raffling it off. So if you do want a chance at winning this absolutely incredible van that has had a full-on transformation, not just the exterior of the van, but the whole interior has been completely transformed, then I'll leave a link down in the video description where you can enter the raffle for just £5 to have a chance of winning this van. And the raffle is going to be drawn in what, 2 or 3 weeks time. There is not long left to go. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, do it now. I'll be honest, I will be very, very sad to see the van go. I've created a big bond with it. It has taught me so much in my DIY skills. My mechanical skills got 1,000 times better. But there's a reason why I can't keep it, and I can't drive 2 vans at the same time. So if you do want to support this massive project, then please consider heading down to the link at the top of this video's description, where you can enter to buy yourself a ticket. And like I said, in a couple of weeks' time, you could be driving off with this van for just £5. It's not freezing out there, but we'll stick the heater on anyway, just so it doesn't get too cold, just on the lowest setting for now. Okay, well, we are fully dark out there. Wow, I literally can't see anything. This is the type of place, if you want to murder someone and bring a dead body, you probably bring them here, to be honest with you, which, yeah, looking out into the darkness of night, already feels quite creepy. Okay, we're going to close that up because otherwise I'm going to get scared. I'll be honest, I'm not always a fan of parking in areas like this because I am very isolated, out of the way. There is nobody else around. So you can feel at times, even as a grown 31-year-old male, you can feel quite vulnerable. It is still a bit creepy when you kind of shine your torch around and you just realise it's absolute pitch black outside. Don't worry, I know pasta shouldn't be in the fridge. I just got lazy and wanted to put it somewhere. So tonight for dinner, we of course, again, hopefully, are going to have ourselves another feast. And from these ingredients here, we are going to be cooking one of my favourites, which is a creamy chicken and chorizo pasta. Very, very simple. Chicken, chorizo, parmesan, chicken stock, tomato paste, pepper, onion, some cream for the sauce, some Italian style mixed herbs, and some pasta. If you haven't tried this, trust me, you have to. It is absolutely delicious. God, that smells good. That is a fair bit of chorizo, but I really like it in this dish. And I'm going to cook everything, because why not? Don't really have a technique for cutting this, just cut. Oh, it's gone straight up the nose. Ah, the onions. The reason I put everything onto separate plates, by the way, is only because it makes things a little bit easier in a smaller, confined space. Ah, God, fucker, bastard's got me. Put a lid on that. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Ow, got me. Right, I think we're all set. Garlic chopped, all of that stuff chopped, and I've already bought some pre-diced chicken breast because it just saves chopping it up in the van. So hopefully no salmonella. So time to start cooking. And again, if this is the first video you've ever watched and you're thinking, how are you going to cook? Where's your hob and all that stuff? Well, I haven't got one because this van, you cook electrically with power. Oh boy, we got ourselves an absolute feast again tonight. We are looking good, people. We are looking very, very good, and we're smelling even better, to be honest with you. So now, what do I need? I need 200 millilitres of water and chicken stock. Going in. I got my chicken stock cube pot thing. I was just checking it wasn't off because this has been inside Mary for a long time. I can't see any date on it, so I'm just going to assume that that is okay. And then I can go in with a bit of tomato paste, freehand, because that's just the way I roll. Now I can go in with a bit of Italian herb de Provence. Oh yeah. I like a fair bit of this. That'll do, quarter of the jar. Dear God, looking at that chicken stock cube, which I bought fresh today, I just found an old one the colour difference is completely different. So I hope I'm not going to be waking up in the middle of the night. Right, the last thing to go in, 200 millilitres of double cream, which is going to completely transform this dish, let me tell you that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, this week I actually forgot my basil plant. Some fresh basil with this would have been lovely. God almighty, this is, oh dear, more liquidy, shall we say, than, oh God, maybe I put too much. Yeah, I probably put too much water in. I'm going to just let that boil up and simmer for a bit. Well, instead of chicken chorizo pasta, I've made like a chicken chorizo soup. Dear God. Hopefully that will boil up. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if that's going to get any thicker. I haven't got anything else to thicken it with. Take that off the heat. Oh, bugger it. Why not a whole bag? Why not, eh? Why not? My thinking is I can put all that pasta in there, mix it all up together, and then, well, I'll be living off this for the next 2 months, probably. I just went outside for a wee, and my God, it is absolutely terrifying out there. I don't know why, I'd actually feel a lot safer if I had that front area blocked off, purely because then you feel like you're safe. No one can look at you. Like, for all I know, there could be somebody outside standing there watching me cook inside the van. There isn't, but it just, the darkness plays with your mind, doesn't it? God, that is terrifying. If I turn that on. Ah, oh, look at that out there. Pretty terrifying, to be honest. What a feast we have here. The plan is chuck all this in, chuck that much in, and mix everything together, and then bon appetito. Here we flipping go. Oh my God, there's so much food here. I did put a bit of parmesan in this big bowl as well before of the chicken chorizo. Right, I need some pieces of chicken and chorizo in there. Come back for seconds, Will, don't be greedy. I'm going to put a bit more cheese on top, because life is always better with more cheese in your life. Oh yeah. God almighty. Oh, 22 degrees in here. That's why it's so hot. I'm going to turn the heater off, to be honest. I don't even know if I need it tonight, but I need some sort of ambient heat, but even on the lowest setting, that might be too much, or it might just be because I've cooked. Right, here we go. Bit of pasta, bit of red pepper. Where's the chicken? Bit of chicken, bit of onion, bit of parmesan. My God, this might be one of my favourite meals ever. Oh my God, that is so good. Wow. That is absolutely sensational. The second ever meal cooked in Dave. Gonna be honest, that was better than the spaghetti bolognese than last week. Just a few more flavours going on. If you want to try this recipe yourself, I'll leave a link down in the video description to the recipe that I use to make this. Oh God. I've outdone myself. Oh, I gotta lie down for 10 minutes after that. I'm having a baby. I feel like I'm having a baby anyway. They say you shouldn't go to bed on a full stomach, don't they? Well, I don't know if I could be any more full, to be honest. So maybe a bit of exercise cleaning this all up might help me digest my food a little bit. So last week when I was sleeping, I was a little bit more sheltered, I think, anyway, from the front, from anyone looking in. Not that that's going to happen, because I wouldn't imagine anyone's going to turn up until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning when they're walking their dog. But whilst I don't have the curtain, I did cut and bring an off-cut piece of carpet, which I thought I could somehow jig it up here to block off the front. It might not be perfect, it might not block all of the light, but it will do. It's something. It's certainly not pretty, and definitely doesn't fill the entire gap, but it will do the job for tonight. That is only temporary until the curtain arrives, and then I'll install it all nicely and professionally. I keep saying this, but I probably need to get some sort of quilt or something to actually have as a proper kind of bed cover, but I just fold a double duvet in half and sleep on one side and then use the other as a normal duvet. Oh, I need to put that away, don't I? There we go, just like that. Snug as a bug in a rug with an absolutely full stomach of pasta and chicken chorizo. Fingers crossed for some fog in the morning. That will be cool. Wow. This might be one of my favourite park-ups. Again, just completely silent, no one here this morning. And just all of this beautiful surroundings. All you can hear is just the diesel heater warming up the van and the birds just chirping away. It is so peaceful out here. This is probably my absolute perfect kind of autumnal winter scenery. Wow, what a place. What a place. You've got the road just there and a few cars have driven straight by. Oh, I have to come back here when it snows. This will be amazing. Oh my God. Oh, that milk is off. Oh, God damn. 28th of November. It's not the 28th yet. Oh my God. Oh, okay, well, that milk is well and truly off. Hopefully, one little lump in there should be all right to drink. Well, another lovely evening. Back out in Dave. Not doing a huge amount at all. Chilling out, cooking, enjoying some time in here. Last night, I didn't sleep so good, and that's only for one reason, and that's my mind playing tricks on me. When you are parked up in a place like this, my head gets all sorts of thoughts running through it. People knocking on the door, getting killed, I don't know, all sorts of scary thoughts that happen when you're parked up completely alone, pitch black, and you know, all you can hear outside is nothing, just dead silent. That's why sometimes I actually prefer going to places where there's other people around sometimes, because you almost feel a little bit more safe. Whereas a place like this, you do feel quite vulnerable. I think I'm also scarred from a couple of months ago when I did get my first ever knock on the van. A few months ago, parked up somewhere, 3:30 at night, I'm slept in the van like this with my head here, and somebody was banging on the door just here. And I was in a very deep sleep. So you can imagine how terrifying that was at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And the bloke wanted a cigarette. Now a cigarette, I know, and you probably know, at 3 o'clock in the morning when someone has knocked on a random vehicle means something else. He wanted a shag, some sort of weird dogging thing. But anyway, I told him to fuck off, and then he got in his car and drove off. And I think ever since then it's kind of not scared me, but it's when you're parked up somewhere like this, you're almost expecting it. But that was a once off, and in what, 3-4 years of camping in vehicles, that is the first time that has ever happened to me. But hey ho, we're here this morning. Now it's light outside. I feel nothing. I've got my chai latte here with my lumpy milk, enjoying the surrounding views. Oh God, do I want to drink this? Tastes alright. So unfortunately this morning I can't really hang about and explore the area because it's the weekend. Well, it's Friday, and I promised I'd take Evie away for the weekend for her 30th birthday. So that's what I better do, or I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Where's the keys? Just can't find the keys to the van. Where the hell are the bloody van keys? Left them on the outside of the door. I've done that before. Oh yeah, Dave. First time, no mucking about. Before I go, I'm going to take this because somebody's just fly tipped this oil here. So I can put that in a dump somewhere. If you ever come to places like this and you dump stuff, you honestly deserve to be put in the bin yourself. I literally went to the dump yesterday and got rid of some oil myself, and I didn't even pay for it. So why people do that? Two bottles of oil that they can't be bothered to take to the dump. Just a bunch of idiots, to be honest with you. Seems to be happening more and more as well in the UK. Places like this are just ruined by people fly tipping. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, please make sure to give the video a like and drop a comment where you want to see me go next, because we got a few more campouts in Dave before he goes on the 19th of December. So don't forget, if you haven't bought a raffle ticket, do it now, because there's really not much time left. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.